So Ohana has settled in a little bit, but now he's become a little bit naughtier than he was before. So he's actually been kicking in his stall. When you go in to pee, he'll turn around and kick you. So today I figured he's had a little bit too much time in his stall and he needs to get out and work. So we're going to start lunging. Unfortunately, I can't pre-lunge this horse because I won't be able to catch him. He hasn't got that far yet. So we're starting with lunging. Now he's being a pretty good boy. He's only using the halter, which is quite handy. And we just got started here. Now I'm looking for him to respect me in any way possible. So the first thing is to move out of my space, which he is. The second is to start trusting me a little bit, relaxing, and which we're getting there. We just started, so he's going to take a little bit more than this. But he's starting to lower his head, starting to lick, starting to chew, and his inside ear is on me, and he doesn't have his head turned towards me like he wants to kick me. So this is all good things. I'm going to try to change direction. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm going to back up, try to get his attention, get his other eye, bring him in towards me. I want him to take a couple steps towards me. I'm applying pressure, good boy. And then I'm going to send him the other way. Good boy. Now because he moved out of my space, I didn't want to chase him. So now he's trying to stay close. This is very good. This is what we want. He's not pulling on the line to run away. So apparently he likes me better with this side than he does the other. That's all right. So you'll notice that whenever you train a horse, you have to train in both directions. Not just for their muscles, but it's also because their eyes don't always process the same information. Okay? So a horse sees something in one direction, and they're scared of it, and you get them through it and they work by it. When you change direction, they're often going to be scared of it all over again, because it feels like it's something new and it's still scary. Okay, so what I'm working here is I'm standing closer to the wall, trying to encourage Ohana to go between me and the wall. So as you see, he's kind of nervous to be that close to me. So this is all about building trust. I'm not going to chase him when he's close to me. I'm just going to let him do it. When he tries to run, I'm pulling him back through that circle, guide him through the circle, right? I don't want him to slow down. I want him to keep a steady pace, which he's trying. So I'm going to go back towards the wall, have a little bit of pressure on him. He's like, oh, no, you're not. He doesn't even want to think about it. That's okay. I'm just trying to guide him. Good boy. Good boy. You'll notice I am wearing gloves for lunging today. Because this is quite a bit more than we did the other day. I want him to feel like he can, hit it if he needs to. I don't have to let go of the lunge line. I can still kind of guide him and bring him back, not hurt my hands. So it's very good to have a pair of gloves on. So we turn the horse around because it's going to help direct every part of them, right? So the more you can direct them, the more they're assuming you're in charge. You want to be a leader that's kind and compassionate, but a leader that's going to look out for the horse. So if the leader can't control where the herd goes, then the herd doesn't actually rely on that leader for protection, right? They've got to respect their leader to feel like they can be protected. So a horse that wants to stop whenever he wants, that horse is saying, can I be in charge? Can I choose to stop? Well, no, I never invited you in. You're going to work a little harder. And I'm not going to make him gallop. He's not in shape. I'm not really going to push him. Got a little canter each way, a little bit of trot each way. We're at about 10 minutes, and really for a horse that's this underweight, that's a lot. I think that'll help with his nerves, and he'll be a little calmer when he is inside. Unfortunately, we can't turn him out. I'd love to turn him out, but we need to get it work for him. So right now he's treated like a Mustang until we can get him quiet enough that we can pat him aside. So he would love to turn his butt to me, and that's what's been ingrained into him, is I'm going to turn away from you. But I say that's disrespectful. I'm the lead mare. You've got to turn towards me. You've got not going to eat him, we're not going to bite him, we're not going to kick him. We're inviting him in. Right? We're inviting. And then we're asking him to move. And if he's respectful, nice and easy. Good job. I would like to see him just walk, but he's not quite there. He's licking, chewing a little bit. So that's good. I'm glad I'm saying that before I see him too tired. And the turns to the inside definitely help that. So get him, good boy. Okay, so that was great. He came to me a couple steps when he turned. That's what we want. And now he's certainly smaller. So that's good. I'm actually going to stop him here. I think this is a good place to stop. Now he doesn't really know whoa, so we'll just see if that works. I don't want him to run away. I just want to work with him. If he backs up, I back up and encourage him towards me. Good. Good. So it's kind of like a game of tag, trying to see who's going to touch first. So I want him to be confident, but I don't want him to do it because I'm making him. I want him to do it because he chose. So that was better. I walked towards him, he doesn't walk up. He shook, he backed up a little bit, so I backed up. Okay, I'm just trying to get him used to me coming to him. Good boy. It's much better. Much better. So I'm trying to encourage him to come. Good. Last couple steps were on his own. That's great. That's progress. And what he needs is for me to work with him for about 15 minutes, 3 or 4 times a day. So we're just playing. We're putting the pressure on. We're taking the pressure off. Trying to build his trust. So I might not get a true